Aloha, I'm Bill Best, and this is On Exhibit, where we have a chance to visit various galleries and museums, artist studios, and we've just had a ball visiting so many, from the Cush Gallery to Viewpoints to the Grimes Studios, and so many others, and you can find them online. On Exhibit with Bill Best. Tonight, I decided to dress up especially for first night at the Hui No'eau Visual Arts Center. Tonight is a very special night where they open up the gallery, and it's expanded and it's beautiful and filled with wonderful gifts, most made right here on Maui. A great opportunity to help support the arts, support the Hui No'eau, and to purchase something that's quite unique. And you can see for yourself as we go inside for the opening of first night and the Hui holidays. Look around. I've got wonderful things here. You've got your guitars of the gods. That's magnets you can put on your, right on your refrigerator. Has all of the favorites, the Flying V and the Les Paul there, and I think that's the Explorer. Pretty cool. Not necessarily things you would find in a gift shop at the Hui No'eau, but they've expanded their entire gift shop to include all kinds of wonderful things. Here's something that used to take up my time when I was a kid, the real flying racing gliders, balsa wood. When was the last time you saw something made of balsa wood? I used to spend hours in San Francisco, on the hills of San Francisco, just flying these balsa wood planes. A little box of marbles. You can't just go out and buy a little box of marbles anywhere. And great stocking stuffers, like, for instance, who wouldn't want a squid? And not the actual size. You've got a compass, if you get lost. This is great for kids, and stocking stuffers too. Why, here's a survival tool, a unique survival tool, a first aid kit, and most importantly, wonderful wreaths made by the people of the Hui, each one unique, extraordinary, and made with local ingredients. Here's a prickly pile up over here. Look at this. Kraken stacking game. Just amazing things here that you probably would only see in a museum gift shop, like on the mainland at MoMA or San Francisco Museum of Modern Art. Here's a yacht in a box. A yacht in a box. Who wouldn't want a yacht? Yeah. Art supplies, of course, the Hui No'eau, it's all about art at the Hui. How gorgeous are these? Handmade. A lot of work went into these. Beautiful. So many gorgeous things. Every time I turn around, I see something else I can imagine giving to a good friend or relative, from tea sets, these marvelous little tea sets. And of course, a good deal of the ceramic work that they do here, jewelry, which they also create, along with paintings. And we should look around at a few of the paintings here. And all kinds of things for kids. It's, of course, I've loved the Hui gift shop for years and years, ever since I came here. But it's so expanded now. There's just so much, and the wreaths, each one a work of art. So we're just taking a quick stroll through the Hui No'eau for this first night, and like I say, it's expanded to a great extent. And if you don't know, they have classes in everything from ceramics to jewelry. And we're going to go take a look at some of the studios and kind of nose around and discover more of these wonderful products of Maui and beyond. We're here with Jana, and nice to be here. It's a wonderful evening.
Oh, it is. It's great to be here. I love
So
I love the
beautiful.
Hui. I mean, any
Yeah.
time of the year, it's great.
Yeah. Hold that microphone right up.
I will.
Yes, like a professional.
I should know better.
And these are some of your pieces. This is enamel on metal, is that
It is
right?
enamel on copper. I start with a sheet of copper, and a powdered glass goes onto it that's clear with no color, and it gets kiln fired at 1450 degrees on both sides. And then I start adding powdered colored glass, and it just keeps going in and out of my kiln until I get the image that I'm happy with. And then I've done also some aluminum prints that I hand embellish and I sign of some of my work that has already sold, that I had a passion for those pieces. In fact,
They're
this
already
piece,
sold?
yeah, these
Oh,
are aluminum
darn.
pieces, but this piece
I
was
love
in
those.
the Hui's 10 by 10 juried show last year.
Are these particular people that you know?
This is called Rainbow Wahine, and because there are so many different kinds of women all over the islands, to me this is my depiction of the women all over the islands, thus Rainbow Wahine.
So this one is still available.
On aluminum,
Yes.
it is still available.
And this
not
one,
in the original
this is
form.
on copper? This
No,
one?
these are all aluminum here because my originals sold. These are originals over here, and then mostly on this side I have my aluminum prints, and I also have a giclée over there. And then I have some small items that can be used for, hanging on a tree or hanging on a
Jewelry
wall.
and- yeah.
These are copper enamel as well, my whales.
What fun.
And I do copper enamel jewelry, and I do sterling silver jewelry,
Oh,
and I
you
do
do?
mixed metals.
Now,
So
did you go to the Hui and study some of the work that you do?
not this work in particular. I did go to the Hui and do a little bit, or one workshop on jewelry that I was interested in,
Yeah.
but mostly these are things that I brought with me to the island.
Well, they have wonderful classes here. I took a woodworking class some time ago. It was the last year they did that because it was kind of dangerous. They tolerated
Well, most
us,
art
but
is
it was-
dangerous anyway. You
Yeah,
know, if you're
that's
not
right.
working with saws, you're working with heat or paints or that
Yeah.
have maybe a little bit of fumes. So, there's always a little bit of danger
Yeah, that's
involved
right.
in
Ooh,
artwork,
boy.
but that's the fun part.
Well, I have to say, I did a little bit of this years and years ago when
In
I
high
was,
school?
I think it was high school, and it was fascinating, and I had forgotten all about it until
That's what
until
I get
saw
people
it
coming
here.
up to me and saying, I did this in high school, so they started with these small pieces like this, and of course that's where it all ended, and I had to teach myself how to go larger because there aren't any classes that I had available to go larger, and now I'm getting ready to go even larger because I got an even larger kiln. So that will be fun to see how that all works out with a much larger piece, and it'll be trial and error at first, but
Well, what a beautiful night this
I know.
is, and there are a number of other craftspeople here.
yeah, I'm eager to see what
Maui
everybody has.
craftspeople. There's so much talent on the Valley Isle, and you just look around at some of these marvelous pieces. This table is amazing.
This table, my
Yeah.
boyfriend does the woodwork. What he works in is mixed woods. This is koa, this is mango.
And monkey pot.
Monkey pot is down here on the legs. And this is not a Hawaiian wood here. This is paduk, which is a South American wood. But he's been a furniture maker for more than 30 years. And when we came to the island, he also needed to do something that was a little more compact. So he does the turning with the pens, and he does the razors, and a little bit of cutting boards.
Yeah.
So some beautiful
what's
work
his
there
name?
too. His name is Steve Benjamin.
Steve Benjamin.
Yeah.
Okay, a name to keep an eye on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Turning
Beautiful
Hawaiian
work.
is the name of his.
Turning Hawaiian.
Isn't that a great name? Yeah.
And the Hui invited the craftspeople here to sell their wares and display them. And inside, of course, we've got more fabulous.
Yeah, it's fun
work.
in there too. There's a lot of neat stuff
You
inside
just want
there.
to buy all
Yeah.
all of the wreaths.
Yeah, oh, those
Love
are
the
gorgeous.
wreaths.
Yeah.
So what fun. Well, we're going to take a look around at a few of the workshops. I know they're not too busy today on the
No.
first day of December, but they've allowed us to wander about and purchase what we want.
That's right. Purchase, spend.
Well, good
It's the
talking with
holidays.
you, Jana.
You too. Thanks,
Yeah,
Bill.
Good luck with you.
Okay.
We're here with Cece, who does these fabulous jewelry designs, and you have an unusual last name I've never come across before.
Yes, it is a very rare name, Conroe.
Conoreau, is that
Yes.
Welsh? Is
It's
it
Irish.
Irish? I was kind of
Yes,
close.
Very
Yeah.
close, yeah. O'Connor backwards.
Oh, okay. Okay, Honor. Okay. Tell us about your work. You work in.
Well, it's sterling silver,
sterling
and then
silver.
I do some casting in gold also.
Oh, yeah.
But the pieces are done with the lost wax casting, and
So how does
they're all
that work
Hawaiian
for people who
themed.
don't know what lost wax means?
Lost wax is where you carve the original piece out of wax, and then you make a mold of it, and then you cast it, and then you mold the gold or silver piece again, and then you end up with a mold of the piece, and you can cast more than one piece.
Well, it seems like a lot of work.
It can be a lot of work. Yeah.
Well, that's what crafts and art is all about. It's really not about the work, it's about the passion. And you
Exactly.
obviously have a lot of passion for the work that you do. Can you
Yeah.
show us a couple specific
Well,
pieces that your favorites perhaps that you'd
this-
hate to have somebody buy?
This one is called Rip Curl. It's a
Yeah.
wave bracelet.
A man could wear that if it weren't.
They could. Actually,
It
there's
would have to be
larger
a-
sizes
yeah,
too.
that would be
But
very
it has 3 waves that represent yesterday, today, and tomorrow. And it symbolizes strength and everlasting. And actually, last March, I got the Jeweler's Choice Award, 2nd place for this design. So that was very exciting. And that's
It's
a national.
Wonderful. I really can't
competition.
see a guy wearing, because guys have tattoos that are
Right.
maybe a little similar. That would be very, very handsome, wouldn't it?
Yeah. So
Oh,
that, and then my
terrific.
fishbone.
Oh,
These are very
yeah, I
popular
love that.
pieces. See, this actually says Maui.
Oh, it does, yes. How clever.
And so I've got Maui and Hawaii and all the different islands done in the fish bones. You can see.
Now, are you also a student or former student at the Hui?
I've taken 3 different courses here on jewelry and jewelry design, so yes.
Yeah.
And I'm also interested in the pottery, but I haven't done that yet. So.
Oh man, I'd love to get my hands on some of those,
Yeah.
some of that clay. That to me is fun art. When you
It's-
really get into it.
Yeah, hands-on, for
Some of it's a
sure.
little more dangerous. Is your work dangerous in any way
Well,
when you're
it's-
creating it?
It's definitely can be scary when you have those tanks, like the propane tanks and things.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that's probably the scariest part of it. But
Well, you work with silver. Let me ask you this. What do you use to clean silver? I've got some ancient silver that's totally black.
the best product I found is something called Goddard's. And
Goddard.
it's a silver cleaner. It's a liquid silver cleaner,
Yeah?
and it's very good.
Because I've used that white stuff,
The
whatever it
paste,
is, and
yeah.
the paste, and that's like hours and hours of work.
No, this you just dip it in, and it should change it.
Do you have to have a
Within
special metal
seconds.
plate? Because I've seen something advertised like that.
No, it's not a
No.
special plate. It's just a
Really?
liquid.
And it's called what again?
Goddard's.
We'll
She-
edit this
yeah.
part out. It's really more
Goddard's.
for me. Goddard's.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Well,
Yeah.
Cece, thank you so much.
Yeah,
Good
thank
luck
you,
to
Bill.
you,
Nice
and
to
thanks
meet
for your
you.
support of the Hui and arts in general.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah, this is really exciting to see. They've added some new buildings here on the property, and this gentleman here has pretty much built this whole setup. And as you can see, he's blowing glass as we speak. And it's always exciting to see. There's always a chance of, you know, maiming and disfigurement. That's not funny. I'm here with Carolyn Killauer, who's the executive director of the Hui No'eau. I actually have a microphone.
Oh, well, I won't share
That's
this
your
then.
very own microphone. Yeah. You can't keep it. That's Carl's microphone. Yeah,
I promise to return it. Well, welcome.
It's always an adventure to come to the Hui No'eau, even when nothing is happening. But actually, there's always something happening, whether people are working in clay or jewelry, or we were just down at the glass blowing studio,
yeah.
and Evan down there was blowing some glass, and we were quite enthralled with all of that. We could have done the whole show right there while he's blowing glass.
Absolutely. Well, there's always lots going on at the Hui No'eau, and tonight we have the first night of our craft fair, which is called Hui Holidays, and we have local artists and artisans here all displaying their work. Much of it is made on Hui, at the Hui grounds, in our studios, and it's all made by Maui artists. So it's really exciting to see. And as you say, you saw Evan actually make pieces, so you can see the pieces, and how awesome is that to give that as a gift to someone, something that was handmade by someone that you met and that you talked to. So we encourage you guys to come on up and take a look at how crafts are made and how art's made, and purchase your gifts for, with us. It helps maintain this beautiful estate and grounds, and keeps our studios open for the public to use when they can.
Well, that's about says it all. The Hui is open
7 days a week, 10 to 4, and this show will be up till the 24th of December. So, and we have different things coming, like almost every week. So if you didn't see something, come on back, and there'll probably be some different things. And
wreaths too.
No, these are all the wreaths that you'll have. Yeah, so you got to get here early for the wreaths.
Yeah, these are incredible. As you've probably already seen. We've shot some different pictures of the wreaths and the marvelous work that's on display. It's so much fun.
Yeah, and the wreaths, all the greenery and ornamentation is all hand gathered, and it's all done by volunteers, and they go into different people's yards and they trim the trees very nicely in the bushes, so it's all locally grown, it's fresh. They just cut these things, and they're gorgeous, and they're super unique, and it's like bringing a little part of Maui into your home for the holidays. So
there you go.
It's great.
I couldn't have said it any better. Thank you, Carolyn.
Yeah, well, thank you, and thanks for coming up and visiting us.
This has been so much fun. Thank you, Carolyn. And thanks to Carl, our cameraman, Carl Orzicki, and Larry John, who is our mentor and the man behind the whole shebang. This is Bill Best with On Exhibit at the Hui No'eau Visual Arts Center. Aloha.